It's that time of year again. Time to turn the lights down low, get the sweets ready, and lock that door. That's right, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. It's time to be alone and locked away from the world, enjoying the biggest video games of the month. Throw out those Valentines. Tell your spouse to get lost for a bit because you've got games to play. Romance in this economy? Not when there's games to play. And this month is absolutely stacked with exciting new titles. I'm Andrew Hamilton from Hardwired, and this is your February 2026 edition of The Download.
I trust you'll be able to rid us of this crucible. The light who traverses time.
Over the last decade, Souls-like games, you know, the games inspired by things like Dark Souls, have become dime a dozen. Most of them never really find an identity all their own, but Nioh is the rare exception, as its unique blend of mechanics set it apart from its contemporaries. Nioh 3 is coming this month with a refined and polished combat system that not only carries with it all the excellent gameplay of the previous two games, but features conservatively 3,000 new mechanics. Okay, so maybe that's a little bit of an overstatement, but with the added ability to swap forms seamlessly in combat and a whole new swath of abilities, Nioh 3 really is packed to the brim with new stuff. As an excellent jumping on point for new players, I think this is looking to be the ultimate slash 'em up Souls-like game out there. Purify your ki when Nioh 3 releases February 6th on PlayStation 5 and PC.
Previously on Romeo is a Dead Man. Allow me to explain. It's gonna get a bit long, so bear with me now.
Games are some of the most unique forms of art out there. Nobody takes that art to its extreme quite like Suda51, creator of the cult classic No More Heroes and of the upcoming oversensory cluster bomb that is Romeo is a Dead Man. In Romeo is a Dead Man, you take control of protagonist Romeo Stargazer as he joins the space-time FBI, that thing we all know exists, to save the space-time continuum. He's also looking for clues to discover what happened to his missing love, Juliet. The art style shifts drastically from mission to mission, but the game mostly focuses on Romeo taking down baddies with his trusty sword and twin pistols a la Devil May Cry. Find out what light beyond a window breaks the space-time continuum when Romeo is a Dead Man launches February 11th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC. Well, we're about 10 months or so into the Switch 2's life cycle, so it's officially time for some new Mario sports game. Mario Tennis Fever is bringing the game back for some serious racket swinging action, in a game that is frankly stuffed to the brim with content. Coming out swinging with 30 characters to play at launch and over 30 Fever rackets, which is not another name for the tantrum babies throw when they're sick. Fever rackets allow you to equip custom moves or finishers that allow you to change the flow of the gameplay. With new modes and challenges available, there really is something for old and new fans alike. Get down with the sickness when Mario Tennis Fever launches February 12th, exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
People don't like you very much, do they?
Last year, Obsidian Entertainment brought us a new RPG world to dive into. With an incredibly cool-looking dual-wielding combat system, that classic old-school dialogue tree storytelling, and a world that rumbled with life and narrative, Avowed offered a fresh adventure for those who seek it. A year later, and we're getting Avowed on PlayStation 5 alongside a new anniversary update, bringing with it new weapons, new playable races, and my favorite game feature, a new photo mode. Venture forth to solve the mysteries of these lands and save its people from certain doom when Avowed launches February 17th on PlayStation 5.
We found another body. I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Resident Evil has been going for a long time, with entries that range from pure zombie horror to deranged vampire women in castles. Its twisting narrative has a lot of, let's be nice and say complications and discrepancies that need to be addressed. Luckily, after a few years of fantastic remakes and the excellent Resident Evil Village, we are finally going to see all these storylines culminate in Resident Evil Requiem. You get to take on the role of FBI detective Grace Ashcroft as she investigates a string of murders and gets embroiled in a dark conspiracy. This will be your more traditional side of the gameplay, with survivor horror elements like limited ammo, tight spaces, and a ton of scary enemies to overwhelm you. On the flip side of that coin, we have 50-year-old Leon Kennedy. Back from Resident Evil 4, his anti-bioterrorism task force is hunting down leads in an ongoing case where he'll have to kick, parry, and shoot his way out. Wait, did he just miss? Twice? Dude. Find out what it all means whenever Resident Evil Requiem releases February 27th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Switch 2, and PC. Truly, that is just a small sample of some of the excellent games coming out this month. I hope this list helps you find something to distract yourself with and maybe even discover a new favorite. As always, keep an eye on Hardwired for upcoming reviews, news, and previews. For Hardwired, I'm Andrew Hamilton.